Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam.
Okay, everyone is here?
Yes, yes.
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 Okay. So, we start now. Okay, hi, Assalamualaikum. Today we will present about, before that, I will introduce our team first. I am Mohamad Fakhrul Aiman bin Riduan. Next,
I am AMMAR bin AMIRUL ANWAR. Okay, next.
Okay. I am Muhammad Aiman bin Abu Bakar.
My name is Mohamad SYAKIR bin ZADRUL.
okay. In the digital age of the modern revolution, education has not gone unnoticed in the digital transformation, androgyny, and pedagogy. Online learning is not something new. The implementation of online learning has been long practiced in developed countries as believed to provide many benefits. Which one is better between face-to-face and online learning? Is this online learning effective? So, about this topic, there's 4 things that we're going to present. Okay, number 1 is the summary of original article. Second is advantage and disadvantage of online learning. And third, your experience or my experience in the online learning. And the last one is how do you deal with problems related to the online learning. Okay, next for the slide, for the about a summary of original article, I will pass to the AMMAR.
Okay. Thank you, Fakhrul. I'm AMMAR, and here I'm going to continue this presentation by presenting the summary of the main article. Okay. Next slide, please. Okay. In the article, I brought out 2 points of importance that will be the main points for the summary from the article. The first point is the aim of this article. The author's aim for this article is to investigate the readiness of UNIKL English lecturers in teaching the students via online learning. And from the way they wrote it, it seems that most of the teachers have a negative view towards online learning based on the data collected. Okay, next slide, please. Okay, as for the second point of the summary, it is the effectiveness of online learning. Okay, it's hard to argue to the fact that this subject is a subjective one, this online learning. This means that it differs between the students and the lecturers. However, from the article and the provided data, we could agree that even if online learning is still effective enough for some people, it still cannot replace the effectiveness of face-to-face learning. Okay, that's all from me for now. I would like to invite AFIQ to continue with the presentation.
Okay. My name is Aiman. Thank you, Amma. Okay, we continue with the disadvantage of online learning. So for the first main point is, next slide. The first main point is lecturers can give good interaction and processing time to their students. Okay. E-learning as a technique of education makes the learners undergo contemplation, remoteness, as well as lack of interaction or relation. Okay, second is the training. The training process is much easier with the employment of the face-to-face encounter with the instructor or teachers, which means it will be quite hard for this e-learning method because the instructor or teachers cannot explain to the student the function like function of machine or tools. The student also cannot know about the use of the item, and this will be make a trouble when they have experiment or have a work. Okay, next is they might be not think about the disabled student such as a visually um, uh, back. They maybe not think about the disabled students such as a visually impaired student. While development new study, not always where developing new study materials of study environment, company usually target at large of groups. So they might be not always think about this disabled student, and as the student as they might not gain from it as the development cost may be high. So this is define the student will not be interesting of the study. Let's move to the next point. Okay, the second one is lecturers can give back. Okay, next, complicated to lecturer recognize understanding of the student. Uh, the students will not possess the need skills to deliver their acquired knowledge to the others. Um, the learner thought maybe need a wonderful knowledge in academy. They will not possess the need the skill to deliver their acquired knowledge to the others. It means the student that have a low in academics, they will be my trouble because they can ask what they don't not understand from the others or their friend. Okay, the second is the student cannot reach their satisfaction of the study. The student, the, okay, um, the next one is the lack of two-way communication between student and lecturer, which mean the lecturer can ask the student which they understand or not, and the student may be hard to ask their lecturer what they not understand, and some question like that. Okay, next. Complicated to lecturer to detect plagiarism. A quiz or test or other assessment possibly done with the proxy, and students will be more exposed to cheating. And second is student will easier to copy and paste answer from each other. The student this happen because they lack of understanding, and the easiest way for them to score is cheating, and they cannot be improved in their learning qualities. So that's all for me. Let's move to the Syakir. Fakhrul.
Okay, all right. Thank you, Afiq. So, in my turn, I will present about my experience in the line with the movement control order implemented by the Malaysian government to cut the separate COVID-19. Online learning is a necessity. Most local universities, public and private, including school in Malaysia, have no choice but to use virtual teaching and learning method to ensure that the syllabus of teaching is the best delivered and the learning season not delay. So there is some of my experience that I will share about online learning. Okay, first, I would like to say that online learning is a flexible place. Okay, I am free to choose the place where I want to study online or online learning. I don't have to go college as the course material are always accessible online. So more time and study whatever I want. Same with the other students. I think the students are not overwhelmed by the time you have set in your classroom or college. You can choose when you want to learn at your own pace and learn comfortably. Okay, according to the survey that we have created by e-learning towards students of higher education, 92.9% of respondents comprising students from various five and faculties that we found disagreed that online learning is more effective than conventional teaching and learning. If we look about their problem while attending the online learning, 75% of respondents cannot concentrate of in the online class. So this is show that students still need the face-to-face learning, including me. Okay, some people prefer to the learn face to face because it is easy to ask a question if they do not understand. Online learning is a great complement to this. However, with today's technological advancement, we can learn face to face through the Microsoft Teams apps, Zoom apps, and others. Even though the situation still not same with the conventional learning, but it is okay. Okay. Next, number two is the internet. Internet is very important to online learning. Without internet, you cannot attend the online class and you will be miss something in the learning. Some of student nowadays is stressed when online learning, not because of assessment, but internet is slow, including me. So online learning requires a fast internet connection to streamline the learning process. It is undeniable that in recent times, many internet providers are offering a wide range of internet package. It is up to you to decide which internet package is the best for you. So, not to forget, make sure that the internet that you choose is in the coverage at your place. If not, it will make your internet slow. Also, it will make your stress to through the online learning when the internet slow. And not to forget, thanks to the government because give the free internet, 1 gigabyte internet every day, start from 8 a.m. to the 6 p.m. during the MCO. So a little bit is will help students like us to do the online learning. Okay. And the last one is manage your time well. Okay. Online learning is a bit challenging when you are not manage your time well, especially when you stay with your family at home. Student online program provide more freedom, which can be a problem for a student who do not know how to operate. Also, online course don't have your holding professor to stay on task, which means students are responsible for their own learning and they may not have until then. Students who take online class do not have the opportunity to interact face to face with all other professors and students. Communicate via WhatsApp or discussion group online. It is very difficult to develop relationship with a classmate in their own course. Instead, traditional college has campuses where you can socialize or study with the other student. So the conclusion in my part is student is not ready yet to through the education with the online learning, including me. So the next slide, I will invite SYAKIR to the present.
Okay.
I'm sorry. My name is Mohamad and I want to speak about how do you or us deal with problem relating to online learning. Okay, next. Okay, first my main point is get organized. First thing first, we need to sleep well to maintain your energy. Why do we need to sleep well? To get full energy, to make sure you work efficient and energy. Why you need energy? To make your work become more efficient, slow day by day. And you can increase your discipline in yourself. Then keep your desk manageable and clean. Why we need to keep our desk manageable and clean? For your information, keeping desk clean or you clean that desk, you will get some therapy in yourself. So you can reduce your tension, depression, and so on. Then planning time working and commitment to discipline. Why we need to planning? Because we want to keep our work step by step and we finish our work efficiently. Next. Okay. My others point is stay social. Why we need to stay social? First, and who? Keep in touch with family and friends. Why? Because family we can tell the whole story about our problem, and friend we can deep and deeper tell our story, so our tension, our depressed we reduce lah. Then not to isolate with everyone and get yourself some fun. When you keep social with your friend, like example playing games. So when you playing game, you can take aside about your problems. Next. Okay. The other point is take breaks. My opinion about take breaks, even though you work, student, you study or you still working, you still need to take a break. First, my opinion is go work for a while to take fresh air according to your station. Why we need to go walk? When you stay in the same place for hours, you will stress. So you need to go work for a while because take a break is not wasting your time. It's a therapy for yourself. Then call a friend and meet for coffee to make your brain refresh. This my main point is we need to forget about our work or study for a while to refresh our brains. That's all for me. So I would like to give AMMAR speech.
Okay, thank you, Syakir, for inviting me. Now, to conclude this whole presentation, first of all, I would like to say that while there are a lot of disadvantages in online learning, there are certainly advantages like the experience from what Fakhrul have presented, which is we are free to study anywhere and anytime, most of the time that is. But since we are focusing on the disadvantageous side of online learning in this whole presentation, based on the article, it can be concluded that the main disadvantages is the lecturers are having trouble with controlling their students' actions. Like for example, plagiarism. In quizzes or tests or assignments, there will be plagiarism anywhere, especially when there are no lecturers to uh, keep watch and to like separate the students in quiz. When we are having face-to-face quiz, we are going to sit like at one room separately, about 1 to 2 meters, and that is the main drawback of online learning. It may not seem big, but it is. Okay, last but not least, we can all agree that online learning still cannot bring out enough advantages over face-to-face learning to replace it completely. Okay, that's all from us. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.